This is a Zuknok. They live on the island of Grimoire and have 18 pairs of chromosomes. Zuknoks reproduce sexually between males and females and pass down genes from their parents. One autosomal gene they pass down is teeth sharpness, represented by the allele G. The genotype Big G represents Zuknoks with sharp teeth that help with chewing meat. The genotype Little g represents Zuknoks with flat teeth that help break down fruits and leaves. The genotype Big G represents Zuknoks with both sharp and flat teeth. On the island of Grimoire, there are 350 sharp-teeth Zuknoks, 325 blunt-teeth Zuknoks, and 700 sharp and blunt-teeth Zuknoks, for a total of 1,375 Zuknoks. The frequency Big G and Little g alleles are shown here. They're very close in value. Also, here are the genotype frequencies. Notice how close they are to the 25 or 0.25, 0.5, and 0.25 values. We know this population of Zuknoks is in Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium because all 5 conditions are satisfied. It's a large population, the Zuknoks mate randomly with others, the population experiences no selection, there is no migration since it's an island, and there's no noticeable mutations since the population is being analyzed for a short period of time. However, just to prove the point, we do chi-square analysis and find that the chi-square value is much lower than the critical value. One year, Grimoire experiences a harsh winter, and many of the fruits and trees of the island die, putting the blunt-teeth Zuknoks in danger of dying due to little available food. The animals of the island are still alive, so the sharp-teeth Zuknoks can still get their food supply, but it's not as easy. The heterozygous Zuknoks have no problem surviving since they eat any fruit or plant they come across, as well as any animal. The respective fitness for each of these genotypes is shown here. This is an example of stabilizing selection, since the heterozygotes are being selected for under these conditions. There will be fewer homozygotes surviving compared to the heterozygotes, but the alleles Big G and Little g will survive for later generations. This population is no longer in Hardy-Weinberg equilibrium because one of the 5 requirements has been violated. Let's look at this table of calculations to find how selection has statistically affected the population. We find the genotype frequencies have changed significantly from their initial values. Additionally, if we look at allele frequency, we will find that the current amounts are quite different from what we observed in the original population. If this selection keeps occurring, the frequency of little g genotype Zuknoks will disappear and become 0. Similarly, if enough time passes, the Big G sharp-teeth Zuknoks will die out as well, leaving only the Big G Zuknoks surviving on the island. Done.